There is a new survey that is shining light on women and traveling.
That's right. According to the Travel Industry Association, an estimated 32 million single American women traveled at least once in the last year. And I caught up with veteran travel journalist Patricia Schultz to get her insight on the survey. Take a look.
The guided vacation travel company Trafalgar has compiled data that show very real numbers, that there's an increase in the last few years or the last many years over time, that women are traveling in larger numbers, that women are traveling independently. We're no longer waiting around for permission or for encouragement. We've understood early on that travel opens up your head and your horizons. I think it makes you bold and courageous. It gives you life lessons that you then, bring forward into your own personal life. It's a way not just of experiencing the world or exploring the world, but also yourself. The journey without reflects the journey within.
100%. I love it. All right, let's talk about some of the unique travel experiences that you're seeing.
I think that the very fact that women travel independently to areas and regions of the world that at one time were considered remote and kind of off the charts and unacceptable, women are no longer seen as, curious, oddball, independent nomads who are popping up in destinations that, were a little bit unconventional, whether it's, Mongolia or Yunnan province in China. But it doesn't need to be that, I think, over the top and out there. It doesn't need to be that expensive. You can travel here in the U.S. Look what we have, at arm's length. Look at our national parks, our great cities. A lot of Americans don't have passports. It doesn't mean that you can't. It doesn't mean that you can't get up and out and, out the front door and experience something that we have here in North America.
How about this? How about for any of the women out there watching our show, some top 5 tips for women travelers who are going to get on the road now?
I think the number one thing is that, especially if you have any hesitations or trepidations, to do your homework. Look into the guided vacations. If you're really hesitant to, strike off and do something solo, that you can travel solo but with a group or with a girlfriend or your mother or, your next door neighbor, it doesn't matter. But also to have always, in my case at least, this is my preference, to have your hotel booked. I like to know a little bit more about what my schedule is, although I always leave a lot of room open for flexibility and for serendipity and to just wander and have, the flow take me away. And to understand what the dicey neighborhoods are, how to get from the hotel, from the airport to the hotel and back again, to just have a little bit of structure so that you're not winging it and paying top dollar at the last minute because you didn't have things quite straightened out or booked or understood before you left home.
Good advice, good advice. In March, people are celebrating travel, but we're going to wrap up here after that. But I just want to make sure, is everybody just going to Dublin, Ireland for March to celebrate it, or are they doing other things?
I don't think so. I think there are a couple, well over 190 other countries and possibilities and destinations to go to, although we are all a little bit Irish this month. But in fact, Dublin is a favorite destination of mine. Ireland is wonderful. All of the English-speaking countries are some of the first ones we seem to venture to because it's nice to know that there's not a language barrier. But I think people are lovely and welcoming everywhere in the world. So I just encourage people, wherever you go, male, female, young, old, just to go, just to get off the couch.
I agree. Great advice right there. Because one of the biggest advantages we have as English-speaking countries, most of the world's second language is English. So get out there. It's a great big world. I say it all the time. Go see it. Thank you so much, Patricia. Appreciate you being with us. Have a great day.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And a special thanks to Trafalgar for sponsoring that segment.